Have you ever wondered how a computer actually works inside? What's going on behind the screen when you press a button, play a game, or type a message? Well, today we're going to learn about something called computer architecture and organization, which is basically the blueprint and inner design of a computer. Let's break it down in the simplest way. Let's start with a simple analogy. Imagine your computer is like a magic kitchen. You, the user, give orders, like make noodles. The kitchen staff inside follows the instructions and prepares the noodles. There are different areas in the kitchen, one for chopping, one for boiling, one for serving. This is exactly how your computer works. It follows your instructions step by step using its inner parts. What is computer architecture? Computer architecture is like the design or the plan of the kitchen. It's the big picture, how things should be arranged, where the tools go, and how the team will work together to make everything run smoothly. In computer terms, it includes the CPU, central processing unit, like the chef of the kitchen, the memory, RAM, like the kitchen counter where things are kept temporarily, the storage, hard disk or SSD, like the fridge or cabinet where things are stored long-term, the input-output devices, like your order book, keyboard, mouse, or delivery counter, screen, speakers. So, computer architecture answers the question, how should we build this computer so it can do tasks efficiently? A famous definition by John L. Hennessy and David A. Patterson, two legends in the field, says, computer architecture defines the attributes of a system visible to a programmer or user. In other words, it's the part of the computer you can interact with and program. Now, what is computer organization? Computer organization is the implementation of that design. It's about how everything actually works inside, how the wires are connected, how signals are sent, how data moves around. So if computer architecture is the plan of the kitchen, computer organization is the actual construction, putting up walls, arranging the oven, installing the sink, and making sure the kitchen works smoothly. It focuses on how the CPU performs calculations, how memory is accessed, how components communicate using buses, like data highways inside the computer. Real-life example. Let's say you're playing a game on your laptop. You press a key to jump. The keyboard sends a signal to the CPU. The CPU processes the instruction and updates the screen. The memory stores temporary values like your score. The storage saves your game progress. All of this happens in a matter of milliseconds, thanks to smart architecture and precise organization inside your computer. Why is this important? Understanding computer architecture and organization helps us build faster, better computers, write efficient software, fix problems when something goes wrong, create new technologies like robots, AI devices, or even space computers. That's why it's one of the most fundamental subjects in computer science. And believe it or not, every computer, whether it's a smartwatch or a supercomputer, follows the same basic structure. There's a quote in the tech world that says, to understand the computer, you must understand the machine inside the machine. That machine inside is what we call the architecture and organization of the computer. So in our upcoming videos, we'll dive deeper into parts of the computer, like how the CPU thinks, how memory works, how data travels, and what really happens when you open your favorite app. This knowledge is not just for engineers, it's for anyone curious about how the digital world works. So don't forget to subscribe, because we're going to make computer science feel like a fun adventure, one topic at a time. See you in the next video.